The Davis Knight Show. Yeah. Hey guys, it's me, Davis Knight. Welcome back to episode 134 of The Davis Knight Show. Since St. Patrick's Day is coming up, you might start hearing people talk a lot about four-leaf clovers, Lucky Charms, and the luck of the Irish. But today, we're talking about something very important. Is success really luck, or is it something else? So let's get started with today's view issue. Sometimes when we see someone succeed, it can look like they just got lucky. Maybe someone makes a team, gets good grades, or builds an invention that is completely amazing. People might say, wow, they're so lucky. But most of the time, what looks like luck is actually hard work that nobody saw. Behind the scenes, there were probably hours of practice, learning from mistakes, trying again after failing, and staying disciplined when it was hard. Luck might open a door once in a while, but hard work is what keeps the door open. A great quote about luck says, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. In other words, if you work hard and stay ready, when opportunities show up, you are prepared. So if you want to be successful in sports, school, business, or life, don't wait for luck. Work hard, stay curious, and keep improving. So let's also read a scripture together. Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters. This verse reminds us that the goal isn't just getting lucky or impressing people. It's about giving your best effort in whatever you do. Not for somebody else, but for you and God. Also, in some quick news in the United States, NASA is continuing preparations for the Artemis mission, which plans to send astronauts back to the moon and eventually even to Mars. And AI tools are expanding quickly across schools, businesses, and technology companies. Experts are debating how they should be used responsibly. Even Claude recently has partnered with Visa, so now you could preload and generate a Visa card. It's almost like the AI has a card that you could use with your own preloaded money. And also, major infrastructure projects across the country are working to rebuild bridges, roads, and energy systems to modernize transportation. That was a tongue twister. The world is always changing fast, which is why learning skills and staying curious is so important. Okay, now it's trivia time. Let's see how you do this week. Florida is home to the only place in the world where wild alligators and crocodiles live together. Where is it? A. Everglades, B. Lake Okeechobee, B. Biscayne Bay, or D. Tampa Bay? I'm going to give you a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is A. Everglades National Park. The Everglades is the only place on Earth where both alligators and crocodiles naturally live together. Question 2 is presidents themed. Which U.S. president was a championship wrestler when he was younger? A. Abraham Lincoln, B. George Washington, C. Theodore Roosevelt, or D. Donald Trump? I'm going to give a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is A. Abraham Lincoln reportedly had only one loss in about 300 wrestling matches, so he was pretty good at it. Question 3 is science themed. Which animal can regrow an entire arm if it loses one? A. An octopus, B. a starfish, C. a crab, or D. a jellyfish? I'm going to give you a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is B. Starfish can regenerate entire limbs and in some cases grow a whole new body from one arm, which probably makes sense. I can imagine that starfish are not very cognizant and probably lose their body parts all the time, considering that they literally have no brain. Question 4 is tech-themed. What was the first video ever uploaded to YouTube about? A. A skateboard trick, B. Someone at the zoo, C. A funny cat, or D. A video game? I'm going to give a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is B. It was someone at the zoo. The video is called Me at the Zoo, and it was uploaded in 2005 by one of YouTube's founders. Question 5 is random trivia themed. If you found a 4-leaf clover, how rare would it be? A, 1 in 10 clovers. B, 1 in 100 clovers. C, 1 in 1,000 clovers. Or D, 1 in 5,000 clovers. I'm going to give a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is D, about 1 in 5,000 clovers. Now time for the fun stuff. Are you ready to smile? Drum roll, please. Joke of the week. Why shouldn't you borrow money from a leprechaun? Any guesses? Because they're always a little short. Haha, get it, like short on cash, and they're quite literally short. Now time for the tech tip. Here's a cool trick for your phone. If you've ever wanted your phone to read something to you in the car, or you can ask Siri questions or have it read information out loud. For example, you can say, "Hey Siri, what volcano destroyed Pompeii," for example. Or you can ask things like, "Hey Siri, what is the tallest..." Oh, and there's Siri talking in the background right there, actually. You could say something like, "What is the tallest mountain in the world?" Or, "Who invented the light bulb?" Your phone acts like a mini research assistant in your pocket, helping you learn new things anytime. Oh my gosh, Siri is still talking in the background. Here's now a solid move for the week. Don't wait for luck this week. Pick one thing you want to get better at, maybe a sport, a school subject, or even being kinder to people. Then work on it a little every day, and you will be successful. Remember, success isn't luck. It's preparation, discipline, and effort. Just a reminder to please, pretty please, donate to the Davis Knight Show in my Be a Mind Leader campaign with Advent Health. To donate, please go to www.thedavisknightshow.com, and then under the About Us section, you see the link to donate. And if you can't donate, please remember to rate and review my podcast and share it with a friend. Bye, everyone.